Okay, well, I'm going to assume that it's recording. If it's not, um, then I'll redo this. Um, so I'm looking at this community description, community channel descriptions do not display, and I did vote for it, but I'm not sure. Um, I'm not sure this is a valid request, and I certainly don't think it's very important. Unless somebody can tell me why it's important. So here's an example. So um, the example in the original description shows a group that I presume is owned and operated by Clifford. Um, so I deliberately didn't go to my own group because obviously here, if I go here to the settings, obviously then I can actually change. I have control over those settings. And but if I go to high level affiliate group, obviously I don't have control over those settings. And if I wanted to know what that channel is about, then I could click on the settings button and I could see the description, but I can't control any of it because I'm just an operator, just a collaborator. I'm not um, a channel manager, a channel moderator, or um, or a community moderator or administrator. So I'm not sure it's a problem. Um, it seems to me like um, I don't know. That's what that function is. That description is. That's how you access it through the settings. Now the fact that that gear icon is doesn't pop up when you hover over it. That maybe that's the issue. You have to click on the channel before that gear icon is shown. Um, yeah, I don't know that this is I don't know this is a big deal. The there's other things I think that are significantly higher. Um, the lack of a third tier of community of channel. So right now it's either all or nothing. Either they're hidden because they're like these locked channels that I use to as managing of my community, or they're visible to everybody in the community. And I would love to have a channel that is the title is visible, but people can't actually click in it unless they're members of it. That would be the upsell slash paid slash VIP channel. Um, and then the private channels can be used um, for one-to-one coaching or sharing of of confidential or sensitive information. Um, an example I used with somebody about a month ago was if you use that channel for um, for a wedding, you can have the public channels that say this is how we do photography for weddings, but then you could have a lock channel for that wedding itself, have everybody that's attending that wedding be a member of that locked channel, and then they can make posts just like this, and add their photos um, to that channel. All right. Um, I think that and a middle channel of an admin where there's those of us who are um, those of us who are the generic collaborators is one thing. Um, the admins are another thing. Admins control all of the settings on the channel, so they can hit that settings button. The problem with that is sometimes some of those settings, as the group owner, you want to have a lot of control over that. Um, Therefore, I would think you would want to have a middle tier of member. So we have currently the collaborators right here. Then we have the admins, but in between, I think we need a moderator status who has authority to kick people out and also has the authority um, to not just report the post, but actually take action on the post. Um, so they can maybe they would have the ability to add additional channels or remove channels or make channels private. Um, but I don't even think they should be, I don't even think they would have that. I think they would be just moderating the conversation that is in the current channels. All right. I've rambled enough. Thank you. I hope you all have a fabulous life. Well, while I've got you, so the other thing I would really like to see, so on members, um, if we click on a member, then we see their details. Let me just search for myself because I know that I'll be a good example. So here we see 2 months ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, um, I made posts, but I know for a fact that I've commented other than that. Um, so I would love to have when someone clicks on a member that not only do they see um, the post that that member made, um, I would love to see. Um, okay, so there's an example where, so this post was 6 days ago. Here I am. I made a comment, but we just saw that when I was up, this comment didn't show. There's a good example of what I was looking for. Be great to have um, not just the post that that person made, but the comments that that person made. And then the other thing that would be, I think, really good for the community manager perspective. So when you click on it like that, you should see the posts they've made, the comments they've made, and have access to the training that they've done. Um, so their training status should show here as well, or at least a link that says go here to get um, to the member uh, courses admin, courses analytics, member analytics tab inside their base I- um, um, CRM. All right. Um, okay, now I'll stop talking again.